Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the gamified personal assistant, CASHCOACH. Save fast, win faster. Tressa, over to you.
So the problem is really clear. 59% of young adults in the UK are considered financially illiterate. And this is a really big issue because a lot of young people don't know how to manage their money properly. And it's estimated that by 2048, Gen Z will inherit over $100 trillion due to the Great Wealth Transfer. And this is a major issue because this means that a lot of money, a lot of wealth will be mismanaged in the hands of young people. So on average, young people spend around 6 hours a day online, and they play games online a lot of the time, spending time with people that they don't know online. So we want to just make sure that we want to take a minute off someone's day, just that 1 minute, and make it into something meaningful and productive so that we can encourage saving, motivate young people to save budget and be more productive with their finances.
So let's do a demonstration of what we have built. So Paul very kindly, Mr. Paul Humphrey has very kindly offered to be our test subject for this. So Paul likes to have a sarcastic coach, so let's lock that into the system. And I remember Paul telling me a story about when he needed 20 quid and he didn't have 20 quid, so his goal is going to be save 20 quid in 7 days. And as you can see, Paul is successfully saving, so he saved £10, so he's got the bronze medal here unlocked. But as you can see, the AI coach is giving him word of encouragement, telling him that silver's calling his name. And Mr. Paul continues to save, and he wins successfully. He's got £20 saved in 7 days. Round of applause for Mr. Paul. And the AI coach also says it's about bloody time you got a gold medal. So, you know, he had it, he believed in him all along. Paul decides that, to share it with his uni flatmates. So he shares the medal, and as you can see, he's got a nice new leaderboard. He's standing right at the top of the leaderboard. And we can see here, poor old Chris, I don't know why he's got a laughing emoji. He's not doing too well, so maybe he needs to take some tips from Paul. Anyway, that's the game part of the thing. Let's talk about the education part. So in this app, we've got a trivia quiz, which is weekly, where we put questions into towards users, and users answer these questions. So as you can see, Mr. Paul here has chosen the correct answer. It's shown up in nice green, and it's got a correct sign telling him that he's correct. Now, if I come over into Gemini, I just wanted to show you what would happen if we got an answer wrong and an answer right. So what would happen? So I'm just going to say, oh, it's how much holiday pay you're entitled to. I'm completely wrong. And as you can see here, it explains to me what the tax code actually tells me. Now, if I finally go to the next question, who's the governor of Bank of England? That's pretty easy, Mr. Andrew Bailey. Let's lock that in. That's correct. Finish the quiz, and as you can see, it's got a nice little quiz report here, which tells me everything that I've got wrong and everything that I've got right, and improves my literacy and my knowledge. Zane, over to you, my friend.
So, future and financing. Now, in our app, we have 3 different goals we want to maintain: short-term, medium-term, and long-term goals. So, starting with our short-term goals, our main purpose is to onboard as many users as we can, whether that's university students, young people that are working. We want to get as many people on board and to sign up and make accounts as we can. Now, medium-term goals, we want users to actually understand what investments are, what savings are, and why it's important to have these things as backup, whether it's an emergency fund, a mortgage payment. We want users to make sure they're having savings in the back of their pockets. Our long-term goals, we want our app to be embedded into their day-to-day life. We don't want this app to just stay on your phone. We want it to be part of their daily routine. So maybe the app could encourage them to check the news every morning for 5 minutes, whether it's financial news, check the interest rates, the Chancellor of England, the Bank of England. It's important to keep up to date with these facts. And we want to encourage our users to take this out of the app, out of their phone, into their day-to-day routine. Now, in terms of financing, we have 3 different ways. Our first way is sponsoring. In terms of sponsoring, we want to contact brands that young people have a strong affiliation with. So, for example, one could be Uber Eats. A lot of students, when they're in uni, they never cook, they're always ordering food. So what we could do is contact Uber Eats and ask them, hi there, if we could put your logo on our app, could you provide us with some rewards? Whether that be discount on food orders, £10 off an order, things that would encourage users to actually use the app. Another way is advertising. We contact universities, banks, whoever may have an interest in it, and ask them, if we put a 10 to 20 second ad in our app, would you be willing to pay us a small fee? So maybe a 10-second advert for £200, for example. That's another way to finance it. And the final way to avoid the adverts is a one-off payment of $3.99. That way the user gets an ad-free experience, we get payment, it's a win-win for everybody.
It's not about making finance boring, and finance doesn't have to be fun, boring and long. For young people, it can be short and very easy to learn. Thank you very much.